So how many motivational videos have you watched till today? And go back and see how many of them could actually help you to improve your studies. The sad reality is a lot of motivational videos make you feel good. When you're watching the videos, you feel good about it, but subsequently when you look at the results, there will not be any great impact on the results unless you do all of those things which have been told in those motivational videos. If I have to ask you that will you go to watch a cricket match, or will you go to have a food at a favorite restaurant, or a simple thing like getting up in the morning and brushing your teeth, does someone need to come and motivate you for that? Nobody, right? So when it comes to study, why are we looking for motivation? More than motivation, what we need is discipline to study. What is discipline? A very simple routine. Everything has a time and everything has to be done in its time. So, for example, if you're preparing for the upcoming examination, have time for everything, meaning have time for your studies, have time for your relaxation, have time for exercises, have time for breaks, have time dedicated to specific subjects, have time for RTPs, have time for revision, and in those dedicated time slots, finish up the task. That is enough. Once you set this routine in place, you will not need any external motivator or someone to come and tell you, come on, let's do it, let's make it big, you can do it, you can finish in 60 days. All that is not needed. All of these make you feel good, but the end result will not change unless you bring in a system in place which is of discipline. If you go and talk to any successful student or any student who has passed in the examination, you would talk about what was his routine, how did he complete his syllabus on time. A lot of us, we just rely on fast track lectures. And by watching those fast track lectures, do you think you'll pass in the examination? Fast track lecture can help you in revision. We also give fast track lectures, but that does not mean that just by watching the fast track lectures, I will pass in the examination. Or because somebody said they got ranks in 60 days, we also can get rank in 60 days. Ignore the exceptions. Focus on yourself. Please ensure that you have a proper time schedule. Time is not yet over. We have still 50 days to the examination. Even in these 50 days, if you can utilize 10 hours per day effectively, by not watching motivational lectures, but actually working on what is to be done, you will have better results in the examination. The problem with a lot of us is, we'll watch some motivational lectures, we'll feel good. After 2-3 days again, we'll start feeling dull. Again, we start watching motivational lectures, and this loop goes on and goes on and goes on. Nobody tells you how to come out of this cycle. If by watching motivational videos, everyone would have been successful, then we have hundreds and thousands of books. We have hundreds and thousands, in fact lakhs of videos which talk about motivation. But then it does not work in the same way for everyone. Everyone has a different reason, everyone has a different calling. Why are you pursuing this course? You have to ask yourself, what will happen when you pass the examination, when your parents, when your families, when your friends see you as a successful chartered accountant? That is what you need to look at. By trying to get some external motivation, that is not going to help you. So friends, if you're serious about your career, if you're serious about your examination, the one person who can make a difference is you. Not me or not some other lecturer. It is you who has to put in the efforts. We are facilitators. We contribute 10 to 20% of your success. 80 to 90% of the work has to be done by you. You would have watched so many rank holders video. I myself am a rank holder. 80-90% of the effort has come from within. I myself have put on the hard work. Yes, a lot of them say that it is luck and you got lucky to get 3 ranks, but it does not work that way. You have to put in the effort. Just by sitting at home, just by watching some random reels, some random Instagram post, some random YouTube videos, it is not going to help you. So if you want to do well in the upcoming examination, be away from social media, be away from friends who are negative, who always talk about problems. Focus on what you can do, that is study, revise, write MTPs, write mock test papers, practice RTPs, practice past exam papers, and prepare well for the examination. So that's all I wanted to communicate. If you want to make a difference in your life, in your career, you have to take action and not me or not somebody else. Thank you and all the best.